If your fish is just swimming, do you think it's really happy? Maybe there's something more it's trying to tell you. People look for happiness in words, but betta fish speak silently. Whether it's by gliding silently, leaving bubbles, or adding color to their coloring. In this video, we'll show you 6 important signs that your betta fish is truly peaceful and healthy. Some are overlooked, but they are messages from the heart. Number 6. Self-cleaning and feather change. Scale polishing. Sometimes your betta fish may be lightly rubbing against the edge of a decor or a rocky surface. It may be gently touching its body to a leaf or the corner of a tiny stone in the water. At first glance, this may seem like random behavior, but more often than not, it is one of those special moments when he is taking care of himself. In their natural habitat, betta fish exhibit this kind of rubbing behavior to rid themselves of parasites, get rid of dead skin, and keep their scales clean. However, there is an important difference to note here. If this behavior is calm, short-lived, and rarely repeated, it is not a sign of stress, but rather a sign of self-care and inner balance, just like a bird trims its feathers. Betta fish also want to rearrange their color, their surface, their posture. This is both a biological and behavioral balancing act. This cleaning behavior is usually accompanied by the following. The scales appear brighter, the fins open more fluidly and symmetrically, the general movements become calmer, and behaviors such as decorating in the water. And perhaps there is also an emotional side to this behavior. Looking at oneself is not only a physical reflex, but also a silent expression of inner peace and a sense of belonging to one's environment. If your betta gently cleans itself from time to time, it is a small ceremony in which it says, "I take care of myself because I am at peace here." And those shiny scales carry not only light, but also the reflection of the balanced life that the water carries within it. Number 5. Choosing a comfortable place to sleep. Looking at the aquarium, have you noticed your betta fish standing motionless on a leaf or curled up quietly among the plants? Its eyes are slightly closed, its fin movements have slowed down, as if it has chosen to sleep in the water. This behavior is not an ordinary pause, but a very special moment in its world, a true state of sleep. Betta fish, like other living creatures, need rest in sleep. But this need arises not only from physical fatigue, but also from a sense of spiritual security. Because a betta is both observant and cautious by nature, and it only closes its eyes in the face of the world when it feels 100% safe. If your betta rests at the same time every day on the same leaf or in a sheltered area of the plant, staying still for a long time, it means that it has chosen its home underwater. In other words, that area is no longer just a plant. It is her personal refuge where she says, "No harm can come to me here," in her inner world. Some bettas even like to sleep specially on the leaves, because being close to the water surface allows them to breathe with less energy. This shows that they are consciously seeking comfort. And perhaps, best of all, if it doesn't wake up when you approach the aquarium, that is, if it continues to sleep without getting agitated, it doesn't only mean that it recognizes you, it also means that it trusts you and feels at peace with you. Number 4. Curious observation and response. Does your betta fish immediately approach when you lean towards the aquarium? Does it watch you from the other side of the glass, as if trying to look you in the eye? This is not just a reflex. It can also be a form of silent interaction. Betta fish are intelligent and environmentally sensitive creatures. Over time, they begin to recognize not only the feeding time, but also you. They react to your voice, your shadow, even the speed of your approach. And if it comes to the window, instead of hiding when it sees you, this indicates that it has both gotten used to the environment and developed a bond with you. This behavior, "I know you, you're here and that makes me feel comfortable. And perhaps best of all, I want to interact with you." Number 3. Eating response and eating habits. Does your betta move with visible determination and eagerness when it approaches food? Does it swim quickly when it notices the food and catch it without hesitation? This behavior indicates not only that he is hungry, but also that he is healthy, peaceful, and in harmony with the environment. Because betta fish manage their appetite not only by their physical condition, but also by their emotional balance. A stressed betta will often refuse food or will approach, watch, but not touch. Loss of appetite is often the first signal when water parameters are disturbed, when too much light is given, when external stressors such as excessive movement or other fish appear. But if your beta anticipates feeding time, climbs to the top of the water and waits, and when it sees the food, it quickly grabs it and swallows it, this is not only a physical need but also its message: I'm here, I'm comfortable, and I'm connected to life. Appetite is also an indication of the beta's connection with the environment. A beta that is used to you will often get excited at the sight of you, not just the food. The way it approaches the surface, interacting with small shaky movements, shows that eating has become a shared ritual, not a routine. Number 2. Comfortable and fluent swimming strokes. Does your betta glide slowly through the water? Does it move like an aquatic ballerina, gracefully opening and closing its fins, not rushing anywhere as if time had stopped? This is not only aesthetic, but also an excellent indication of its psychological and physiological balance. By nature, betta fish move by flexibly curving their body and using their fins like a sail. But this fluidity is not only a sign of a healthy body, but also of a calm mind and a peaceful environment. If your betta doesn't jump suddenly, doesn't crash hard against the aquarium glass, doesn't spin in panic in the same place over and over, and doesn't make sudden surface escapes, it is probably happy with its environment. On the other hand, panic swimming, i.e. rapid and random changes of direction, bumping into glass, turning restlessly around the filter, is usually a sign of stress, overstimulation, or problems with water values. But if at certain times of the day, especially when the light softens, your betta lets itself go with the flow of the water and just floats, then all is well with it. And this peacefulness indicates that there is a balance not only in the water, but also in her inner world. Maybe something else happens without you realizing it. When you approach the aquarium, and it slows down even more, instead of running away, this indicates that it perceives your presence not as a threat, but as a source of calm. Number 1. Vibrant and bright colors. Do the colors of your betta fish seem to dance in the light every time you look at the aquarium? Do the blues seem deeper, the reds more vibrant, the purples almost glowing? This is not just aesthetic beauty. These colors are a reflection of its inner world. Because betta fish are special creatures that can change color not only physically, but also according to their emotional state, the vibrancy of the colors is his. It shows that it is accustomed to the water temperature, that it is adequately fed, that there are no stressors in the environment, and most importantly, that it feels safe. A stressed betta will visibly fade, the colors blur, the body becomes dull, the eyes start to look hazy. But a peaceful betta is different. Its colors are not only visible, they can be felt. So if your betta fish has vibrant and clear colors, it's not just beautiful, it's happy. And maybe you don't even realize it. But if, when you approach the aquarium, its colors suddenly become even more vivid, perhaps they shine even brighter in your presence, because betta fish feel not only their environment, but also the people they are used to. Your betta fish may not be able to talk to you, but it tells you something with its colors, with its fin movements, with the little behaviors it silently repeats, sometimes with a bubble, sometimes with the way it glides into the same corner, sometimes just with its eyes. Maybe you don't even realize it, but the routines you do with him every day create a little language between you, and every sign of this language shows her trust, peace, and devotion to you. How many of the 6 behaviors described in this video have you seen in your betta? Which one impressed you the most? Share it with us in the comments and let us discover it together.